I see. You have to click the go live button. Nope, still isn't showing up on my phone. That's illegal. Oh wait. I see. You have to click the go live button. Ew. Disgusting. Okay. How's it going, people? Here's a Chip doing a random stream. As you all know, because of the epic virus, everyone has to stay at home. Well, most people. And as a result, we're all very bored. I'm very lonely, and I kind of just want someone to talk to while I'm working. So yeah, how's it going? Hello, what's up? Hi. Okay. So I'm not gonna explain what this video is about. You'll probably work that out as we go. So first of all, I'm gonna delete everything because I've already done this part. Okay. I have a storyboard in front of me which you guys can't see because you suck. I'm just kidding. I love you. So I guess I'll just get started. Let me talk you through the process. So here we have our timeline. That was an email. If we go here, we can look at our timeline frame rate, which should be 30 because I animate in 30 FPS because I'm cool. Okay. So on my storyboard, I have a scene of Chip on a computer. So I'm gonna do a sketch. Wow, look at this sketch. You feline good? Ha, got it. Got him. That's a funny meme. It's funny because I'm a cat. I'll put a tail over here. So yeah, I'm hella depressed. How about you guys? Are you also depressed, or are you just vibing? Because I know a lot of people are like, haha, it's funny because I always stayed inside anyway when the self-quarantine is nothing because I always stayed inside anyway. But through being forced to stay inside, it has kind of made me realize that I actually go outside quite a bit. And I'm kind of missing it. I miss just being able to be like, yo, I'm bored, I'm gonna go to Aldi and pick up some frickin' biscuits and shiz. But I can't do that now, and I'm like, oh dang, I used to do that quite a lot. Yeah. I mean, I'm just generally feeling like bleh, and the situation is just not helping. It is not. Yeah, they've been saying that in Germany it's not actually that bad right now. They're kind of just saying, they're just advising people to stay inside. And what people are talking about, they might implement that we have to stay inside and we're gonna get frickin' arrested if we go out. And that would really suck because then I can't hang out with my friends. I also have an important doctor's appointment coming up next week that I wouldn't be able to go to if they would do that. So that would really suck. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen because I'm gonna be super depressed. Depression. Vibing. That's cool. Vibing somewhat. We can't go shopping, yeah. Yeah, I went shopping this Tuesday actually. Food shopping. And now realizing there's a few things that I forgot to get, but it's like kind of irresponsible to go out just for a few things, which is not fun. This looks cool so far, thank you. What's your favorite snack? Chips Ahoy. We don't actually have that here. At least I don't think so. I might be dumb. Okay. So now I can reduce the opacity and draw the chip. Let me get comfy. Okay. So yeah, I've kind of been wanting to get back into the streaming thing. You may have noticed that I haven't streamed for like an entire year. That's because I had kind of a problem that I struggled to work and stream at the same time, like talk while I'm working. And I kind of realized that I don't really need to be talking the entire time. I realized a lot of you guys like to just kind of watch me do stuff. Maybe say a few things here and there. But in general, you probably don't really care that I'm not talking the entire time. So I thought, you know, let's try to get back into it. I wasn't really planning to start again today at this particular time. But like I said earlier, I just kind of want to feel like I've got friends. I mean, I do have friends. I do. But I honestly don't really talk to them. I have a lot of anxiety when it comes to like one-to-one conversations or group chats and things. And it kind of sucks because I want to expand my my social life. But my brain is like, nah, screw that. You're gonna sit here and watch frickin' 6-hour-long debate YouTube videos while you work instead of talking to some friends. That sounds like a way better use of your time. So yeah, how are you guys? I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Yeah, so streaming. It seems like a fun way to kind of connect to my community a bit more. And a lot of people ask me about how I make these animations and the programs I use and stuff. And I can solve that by just doing a live stream and showing you, so yeah. Bearing in mind that I'm not a professional. Bearing in mind that I'm not a professional, so please don't actually use these videos as a tutorial. There's probably way better ways of doing things than I do it. I'm just kinda vibing. You know the deal. Okay, this is from the back of the head, so I think I'm gonna leave. Maybe from the top. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, pixel art. Pixel art's fun, but it takes a long time, as you can see. I draw a line, but it adds a bunch of extra pixels that don't look very nice, so I have to go back and clean up everything. Which seems really annoying, and you're probably wondering why I even bothered to put myself through this. Honestly, I just really like the end outcome. I think frickin' pixel art is frickin' beautiful, and I especially love pixel art animation. But I have approximately 25 sections to do to animate, and I've done 4 so far. So it's not taking up that long. There's with this particular video, I've done there's like 2 major animations where it's like a lot of animation, takes a freaking long time. For each animation it takes at least 1 day. I spent 2 days on one of them, but that was also because I was working on the storyboard in the same day. But the rest of the animation is pretty simple. Things like this scene that I'm doing right now, the only thing that's going to be moving is the pencil. So it kind of balances itself out. The thing with animation, especially as a YouTube animator, is balancing this quality with time. You know, you gotta figure out what I'm doing, is it worth it? Or am I just wasting time? So for me it's like, I could animate Chip standing up and sitting on this chair and taking out the pencil, but nobody really cares about that, you know? The beginning is kind of chill, so there's no reason to have a big bunch of flashy animation. You're great at art. Thank you, that's really sweet of you. I'm gonna cry. I've been quarantined for 2 weeks now, I'm so bored. Jeez, 2 weeks. I can barely, like... I went shopping on Tuesday, which was like 4 days ago, and I'm already really bored. That's the last time I went out. But yeah, probably gonna go out tomorrow, hang out with my friends. Make the most of the fact that we don't have to stay inside permanently yet, because that could be coming very soon. I don't know. You've made a ref sheet for Alex the Husky, how about a ref sheet for Chip? The problem is, I change Chip's design so often. The moment I make a ref sheet, then it is outdated. And I know this because that has happened. I did make a ref sheet for Chip back sort of a few months after I started my channel, so it was the very first design. You know, the one with the oval eyes, the blue eyes, and then I changed it, and then I was like, okay, it's irrelevant now. So it was kind of dumb. I don't know. I was thinking of making one that's has a bunch of different iterations of Chip in it. For example, the one I call Neko Chip, the one that's inspired by Neko Watsume, as well as the fully Anthro one. Wait, what is this? What is this? What am I drawing? That's the shoulder, right? This should be more like this. But the problem is, you know, Chip changes so much, and I don't want to put that restriction on the character, you know. As soon as I draw a ref sheet, then everyone's gonna be like, oh, I better draw the character exactly like it is on this ref sheet. And I don't want that, because I love seeing people's fan art, and they draw Chip in all different styles, even with like different designs. Some people draw Chip with like you know how the half of the arm is brown. Some people draw Chip also with brown legs, and I think that's freaking adorable, even though officially, technically, the character's legs are white. I think it's really cool to see people do different kinds of interpretations of the design, and I don't want to be like, yo, here's a ref sheet. Because even if I say on the ref sheet, please interpret the design how you want, no, people aren't going to do it. You know that. People don't like doing that. Did I draw this? Okay, good. On this separately. Where are your legs? That's a good question. How is your cat doing? I technically don't have a cat because my roommate is allergic to them. But if we're talking about the cat from the Chirping Kitten video, she's good. She likes to poop in the house, and my mom gets very upset, which is kind of funny. But also she messages me like every week, being like, "Hey, the cat pooped in the house again," and I'm like, "Mom, what am I supposed to do about that? You live across the ocean." Well. Are your legs wiggling, or are they on your seat? You mean in real life? 'Cause I have like one leg up and one leg to the side. No, I'm not sitting properly. I apologize. But I will not correct it because it feels really comfortable right now. Does your Aldi also have no toilet paper? Last time I went there, they had exactly 5 packets left. Which was kind of a miracle that there was still some there. We need some more Wii music in the background. Yeah, I would have music, but I just kinda... The stream is very spontaneous, and I don't want to deal with the whole, I gotta set up music, I gotta set up noise reduction and all that jazz. I just want to do it, just chill. I didn't even tweet this stream out. There's only gonna be a few viewers, and that's what I want. Over the weekend, or maybe... No, I drew that on the wrong layer. Over the weekend or over the week or something, I'm gonna work on some stream assets and stuff, and kind of get a more official thing going. But for now, we're just vibing, we're just chilling, we're just hanging out, and I'm drawing on the wrong layer as usual. So yeah. Yep, okay. Should probably draw some legs on the table. That would be good. Okay. Oops. I don't know why it does that, but it's really annoying. I apologize if my keyboard is too loud, by the way. Wasn't this channel called Chipstreams? It was, but I thought it would be, I like the name Chomfluke. I think it sounds really funny. It makes me do a big haha giggle lol. So yeah. That's why. There we go. Some more legs actually. Chairs, tables have 4 legs usually. I don't know if you guys knew that, because I know a lot of people don't know that. Okay. That looks fine. I think I can just draw the arm being like, yo, or something like that. Go away, guide, I don't need you anymore. I don't like you anymore. Okay. Shoulder and an arm, and then I can just draw the pencil coming out. Okay. I really like this channel's profile picture. It is amazing. Same. It represents my constant inner feelings. How fluent is your German? It's not fluent at all. I can basically have a conversation with someone as long as it's a pretty simple topic. Like, I don't know, I probably couldn't talk about medicine or something. There are some topics where I just don't know very many words relating to it. But any conversation I have will have a lot of bad grammar and mispronunciation, so I would not call myself fluent, but I can speak well enough to survive on my own, basically. I had an earthquake the day after yesterday. Jeez. That's crazy. The world is freaking on fire. I love me some apocalypse. Do you read manga? No, I do not. I also don't watch anime. Anime's for disgusting weebs. I'm just kidding, by the way. I don't know. I mean, I say I don't like anime, and it's kind of true, but of course, it's not really a good idea to judge an entire genre like that. I mean, there have been animes that I did enjoy, such as Agretzko on Netflix. But I say I hate anime because I don't like the tropes of anime, if that makes sense. Like when I was watching Agretzko, even though I generally enjoyed it, it still had these anime tropes, like the weird like anime noises when somebody moves half an inch and they go like you know. Just those kind of things take away my experience, honestly. So that's why I generally avoid anime. And that's why I haven't watched Beastars yet. But I try to, I'm trying to stay open, but there hasn't really been many situations where an anime has been like super interesting that I've been like, I gotta watch this even though I generally don't like anime, other than Agretzko and probably Beastars soon. Just cause people never shut up about it. Try to speak German, please. No. I'm pretty self-conscious about my German, so I'm not gonna speak it unless I have to. Okay. How are you? Kinda garbo, to be honest. I feel very poopy. It is a poopy day today. And it's not just because of all the virus stuff. I'm just generally feeling poopy today. So I apologize if I sound kind of bored or tired. It's because I am. No, I'm kidding. I'm not bored, but I am tired. And I have a little bit of a headache. But I'm drinking me some water, so hopefully that's gonna go away soon. Water bottle noises. I had a tree that almost fell on my house today. That's a big yikes. That's very yikes. There was a really big tree that used to be next to my grandparents' house, and every time they live on like a hill, so it would get really windy and it was terrifying. But eventually they cut the tree down, which was pretty cool. That has been my most epic story. Thank you all for watching. At least it's Friday. Yeah, at least I don't have to work on the weekends. Oh wait, I'm self-employed. To be fair, I do try to still take weekends off. That's basic self-employed etiquette. But I took either Tuesday or Monday off this week already, so I can't really take Sunday off. But I'll take Saturday off, cause Saturday's my vibing day. Are you only live streaming on YouTube? Probably. Twitch is cool and all, but it's just significantly easier to keep everything on YouTube. And Twitch is kind of annoying with the whole partnership thing. I don't know if I really want to deal with that. Yeah, if I just stream on this account, then I can link it to my other account, and then it's gonna like be chill, and then I don't have to be like, yo, Twitch, you know. Do you have any tips for artists? Excuse me while I try to think of anything that isn't the generic just practice. You can do it. I would probably say something I noticed a lot of beginner artists have problems with is for some reason a lot of go away. Okay. A lot of beginner artists don't use references because they think that's cheating, when in fact frickin' everyone who works in the like art and animation industry uses references. You have to use references because if you're drawing a tiger, for example, how are you supposed to know what a tiger looks like if you don't have a reference? You know, have you ever seen a tiger in real life? Probably not. So you gotta look up a picture of it. You know, it's a industry standard to use references. So don't be afraid. Even for animation, use references. References are incredibly useful for animation in particular. I did a video several months ago, which is, it's probably already been a year knowing me, cause time goes by way slower in my head than it does in real life. I did a video reanimating old animations that I did as a kid, and I talked about using references in that. And I showed an example of how I looked at a video of a cat running to animate my character running. So check that out for more information. Subtle advertising. Is the singular form of yikes yike? Probably. Is it easy to make animation drawing with your hands and not on a digital tablet? I'm not sure what you mean by hands. You mean like on paper instead of digital? Cause you still use your hands when you're drawing digitally. Something has to hold the pencil. Or do you mean when you're drawing on an iPad and you literally using your fingers? Because I don't know anything about that. But if we're talking hand drawn animation on pen and paper, yeah, I'd say it's pretty easy. It's not that much harder than doing it digitally, really. You gotta just do the same thing, but with the freaking actual pencil, you know. So don't be afraid of trying it. The only I mean, it's just like drawing compared to drawing on pen and paper. Drawing on a pen. Drawing with pen and paper compared to drawing digitally. You face the same kind of challenges, you know. You can't undo. You gotta erase the whole thing if you want to change like a pose or something like that. It's just generally easier to preview your work when you do it digitally, but it's still not ridiculously hard to do it on paper. And for a lot of people, that's gonna be your only option. So, you know, don't be afraid of trying it out. If you try it out and you realize that it's too difficult for you, you know, that's fair. But you should at least try it out. Does this look weird? That looks like a pencil. Let's see. Are you getting Animal Crossing? Nope. I don't have a Switch. Because I spent all my savings on getting flights to America so I can go to VidCon in June. Which may get cancelled, so that was a very good investment. I mean, to be fair to me, I booked everything before the outbreak happened, so you know, don't be calling me dumb. And I mean, the problem with the whole situation is that it's too far away from now to say it's definitely gonna be cancelled, so I can't get a refund, but it's also still fairly close, so there's still a chance that it'll get cancelled. So I just kind of have to sit here and hope that it's not gonna get cancelled, or if it does, that I'll be able to get my flights refunded, because that was a lot of money, and it would be nice to get that money back and buy myself a Switch. Yeah. I totally forgot what the original question was. Oh, are you getting Animal Crossing? Yeah, no, I don't have a Switch, but I'd love to get Animal Crossing. It seems like a fun game. No, it is a full. I've never played the the new one, but it's definitely a fun game. I can say with certainty that it's a fun game. Yeah, yellow's not working. I will get it as soon as I can afford it, probably. Wrong ear? Heck, you're right. Thank you. By the way, oops, wrong layer. Classic wrong layer. Another problem with pixel art is there's often a lot of, when you use the fill color, there'll be like a little, wait, let me see if I can find one. Yeah, like a little pocket that won't get filled in like this, that I'll often miss. So if you guys see any of those, please let me know so I can fix it. Thank you to the person who said that I called the wrong ear. Is this a new style? Yes, but it's only gonna be for this video, at least in the near future. The rest of the videos I have planned are gonna be in the they're probably gonna be in the same style as my last video, but I'm gonna see if it doesn't take too long to color them too, because I would like to color them. I do like color, but it's extremely time consuming. Bit later. And the legs are gonna be dark. Freak. That's not what I wanted to do. Yo, why aren't you letting me color? Because I'm on the wrong layer. Oh. Okay. Sometimes my tablet does a weird thing where it presses the control button and keeps it pressed for no reason. I mean, this thing is like,
How many years old? How long ago did I do that video? At least 2 years, I think. Maybe 3. Oh, here's an oversight. Where's my pencil? I should label my layers. Let's do that now. Pencil. Pencil. Heck off. Okay. Oh, I gotta color in this section so it doesn't move up when the pencil goes away. Screen can be just white for now. Looks super empty though. I mean, I guess I can draw like a mini Photoshop. How do you get... What? Freaking chat just jumped. How do you get ideas for drawing? Anytime I want to draw, I either have no idea or no motivation. That is an excellent question that I can't really answer. What I usually do is, whenever I get an idea for drawing, it usually happens at a time that I don't have the chance to draw in the current moment. But by the time I do have time to draw it, I have forgotten it. So what I have is a private Discord server just for me, where I have a channel which has a list of drawing ideas. So I just throw it in there. Even if it's kind of a stupid idea that I'm not super into. I might read through that list later and decide that that idea sounds like fun. So that's pretty much what I do. Or I might look at some other people's drawings. Just look at some artists that I feel inspired by and be like, yo, that's cool. I'll draw something like that. Or I'll just draw fan art. If I have no idea what to draw, I'll be like, yo, who's the creator that I like? I like this creator. Let me draw that character, you know? But yeah, I struggle a lot with coming up with ideas too. It sucks. They could have VidCon on VR chat. Problem solved. I mean, it doesn't solve the problem of all the money I spent on my flights. Is VidCon cool? I've only been to the London one. I went this year and last year. It's okay, honestly. I don't know. It's mostly fun if you have a lot of friends who are going there, and if you're a creator yourself. I think it's more fun as a small creator, to be honest, because they have panels that teach you things about making videos, and a lot of the networking sessions are geared towards smaller creators in general. That being said, it's quite expensive, and I don't know if I would consider it worth it, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, I find it fun, but I don't know if you would, you know. Kind of depends on the person, depends on what kind of creator you are and what you like want to get out of the event. Is this stream brought to us by Raid Shadow Legos? There's a Lego version. No, they keep spamming my business email saying they'll give me like barely anything to put a frickin' entire minute long advert in my videos. And as you know, my videos are already only about about 3 or 4 minutes long if you're lucky. So yeah, over a fifth of my video being dedicated to an ad for barely any money. Yeah, I don't think so. that would be like career suicide, because everybody hates that game and hates it when YouTubers try to earn money so they can pay their bills. Yeah. Where's my pencil? Here it is. How's this looking? Yeah, I don't know why the preview is always so blurry. But usually, I mean, I only want the general gist of how it looks. I need to clip some audio, which is totally gonna spoil what this video is. But let's see. Do I have desktop audio on? I do. But I'm gonna turn it down just in case, because I don't want to destroy your earlobes. Okay, so I need 22 to 20. This should do it. Save as part 4. Hell yeah. Okay. Now we just open it up in Photoshop. Part 4, please. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to do the shading. Let me do a shading real quick. Shaderino. Is there a chipflake Discord? There's a Discord for Patreon supporters, which may make some of you a bit angry, but think of it this way. I could have a public server that is open to everyone, which would have thousands of members chatting in there every single day. And I wouldn't be able to talk very much in it, because there would be so many people, it would be so hard to keep up with. So instead of doing that, whoops, I actually forgot something. Yeah, here. I'm not gonna explain any of this. You can use your imagination to work it out. So instead of having a massive server that's just gonna be chaos, and I would never talk in, I instead limit it to people who donate $1 or more. And we get to chat every now and then. I can be relatively active in there. And people who chat is there's regulars and nobody. Wow, I just got overtaken by a demon. People can talk without the topic being changed every 5 seconds, and I can be pretty active in there. And to kind of make up for the fact that it's behind a paywall, I think it's pretty reasonable that you only have to pay $1. So I hope y'all respect that decision and don't think I'm being a greedy boy. Because I'm trying not to be. I feel like it's pretty decent compromise. Um. What tablet do you use? It's called the Gaomon, like the Digimon. I made a video about it like 3 years ago or something. It's okay. It's cool because it has a lot of buttons you can set up to do different things. Like I have button for brush, button for undo, button for redo, button for razor, button for fill color tool, button for make my brush bigger, button for make brush smaller, which is cool because most tablets around this price range have like 4 buttons max. But other than that, it's kind of a standard thing. It's not really special. I wouldn't particularly say like, yo, this tablet's freaking great. Go get one right now. As a matter of fact, there's probably way better. Frick, I can't talk. There's probably way better options on the market nowadays, so probably do some more research if you want to get a tablet than just asking me and picking the one that I use. You know, just because people you like use the thing doesn't mean it's a good thing. Yeah. Tell your cat I said hi. I can't! I don't have a cat that lives with me. Did you enjoy Warrior Cats when you read it? Yes. I read it from like age 12 to 16, I would say. I like the series. It's a cool series. I don't know if it holds up today. Maybe as an adult I might find it not as good. But I really enjoyed it as a kid. I never finished it though. There's a lot of books that I haven't read, and there's so many they're coming out all the time, and it's crazy, and I don't think I would ever be able to catch up with it, to be honest, which is kind of sad, because I'm kind of interested in how it goes on, but from the general consensus, people seem to think that the newer seasons are not seasons? Newer series I, that the newer series aren't as good. So I don't know if it's really worth spending the time to catch up on it, when maybe I could just read a different book series instead. That being said, I don't really have a lot of time for reading anymore. I have a case of too many other hobbies that I would rather spend time doing instead, such as playing the video games and doing the drawing. Whoops, don't do that. When are you going to show your face? Never. No, never ever. I will never ever show my face on my YouTube channel. Definitely not ever within the last few videos. I would never do that. I would never do that. You're just gonna have to face the fact that you will never ever see my face. Okay. When are you going to change the background of the channel? Still old black chip. Yeah, I already said that I'm gonna work on the assets in probably over the weekend or next week or something. Yeah, probably around that time. And I'll also make I'll make a nice, what's it called? A nice overlay for the stream. There'll be some cute animations maybe. Some stuff on the screen, some information. And some music probably too. I just have to do a lot of testing for that stuff, and it takes kind of a while. So that's why there's a little baby stream right now, cause I couldn't be bothered to do all that stuff. I just wanted to hop into it, and I reserve the right to do so. You've been using the same pen tablet for 3 years. I'm impressed. Yeah. I'm a cheapskate. Instead of spending money on assets that would actually help me do my job better, I would rather use that money for flights to America that are probably gonna get cancelled. No, but like, I have kind of a problem with spending money in general. I find it really hard to spend money on myself. I don't even know where this comes from. I've had it for a long time. I guess since I was in college, I started... probably like midway through high school, I started to pay for stuff myself rather than have my mum pay for it. And completely from my own accord, by the way. I even though my mum would have happily paid for me to go on school trips and stuff, I felt like I had to pay for it myself, even though I didn't have a job, and my only source of income was £10 of pocket money that my nan would give to me every week. So yeah, I would pay for all of my supplies, all of my clothes, all of my school trips and everything by myself, just because I felt like I should, even though my mum would have lent me a hand. It's not like she was super poor or anything. I just always felt bad taking money from other people. So I was kind of living on £40 a month for no reason. And I guess that's kind of where I got this habit of only spending money when I really need to from. I mean, I'm not super rich right now or anything, but I can afford to, for example, purchase clothing, but I still choose to wear the same shirts and hoodies and jeans and things from about 5 years ago, at least. Yeah. Have you ever played Warframe or Rec Room? I've never played Warframe, but I tried Rec Room yesterday, actually, for the first time. It was cool, but I can imagine it would be more cool if you're playing with friends. Yeah. As I said earlier, I have friends who play VR, who I could have played with, but I just have major anxiety when it comes to speaking to people online. I don't know, it kind of sucks. It's not very fun. Minecraft or Terraria? I don't like Terraria that much. I played it for like 5 minutes and I didn't get it. So yeah, Minecraft. Yeah, I freaking love Minecraft. It's such a good game. I'll probably play it on stream sometime if you guys will be interested in that. It's so good. I have so many memories of it. You can frickin' jump into it whenever. You can be 9 years old, or you can be 19 years old, or you can be 90 years old, and you'll still have fun with it. That's how good the game is. I sound like I'm doing an ad right now, but I'm not sponsored, don't worry. Beat Saber has got tier when it comes to VR right now. Hell yeah, I freaking love Beat Saber. It's such a fun game. Although it hurts your arms a lot. But, you know, I love it because it freaking tricks me into exercising. Yeah, I've been searching for a long time for a way to exercise that feels fun. And I don't want to quit immediately. And it seems to be working. I've been playing it like every day. Having fun. It's fun. I did not shade the computer screen. Let's hide the pencil again. Heck off. Put this behind the pencil layer. Oh, wait. I should have shaded everything else on a different layer. I mean, I guess I can just copy it over. Come here, you. Heck off. And heck off down there. Thank you very much. Okay. Looks good. Minecraft just released a snapshot for netherite and stuff. Yeah, I've seen that. It looks epic, but it also scares my tiny brain. The idea of something new is really scary. The game is different to how it used to be. That's terrifying. What's your favorite drink? Frickin', you have to ask that. You're not a true chipflake fan. Tell you what, keep coming to these streams and you'll find out eventually. This is my background, yeah. Let me frickin' name it. Background. You can also color the layers, which is a cool part of Photoshop. I like to color the shading green so that I always know, hey, this is a shading area. Layer. And color. I forgot what color I use for color, but let's just do it red. I mean, there's not much going on in the scene anyway, so yeah, I was gonna finish this off. Heckity heck. What is your rec room user? I'm not ready to play with other people yet. I'm sorry. The big boy anxieties like socializing. Heck no. You're not allowed to do that. You know what I mean? Let's add a bit of backlighting on the chair. And you can heck off. I don't like that. That's the wrong layer though. I guess. I don't want that. Are you done with streaming on Twitch? Probably. I don't know if you were here when I said that about that it's a lot easier to just do it all on YouTube. I could use Restream and stream on both, but I don't know if I can be bothered. I mean, is there a reason why I should be doing it on Twitch instead of YouTube? I mean, if someone if someone can give me a compelling reason to, I might switch back to Twitch. Heck, I just like doing on YouTube because I can just I don't have to re-download it and re-upload the stream archive.
like I did with the Twitch stuff. And I feel like when people subscribe to you on YouTube, they're more likely to watch your streams, like come to your streams than when they follow you on Twitch. Maybe wrong on that one, but I feel like way more people join when I stream directly from YouTube rather than streaming on Twitch. And then being like, yo, heck off over to there. I was hoping you'd get affiliates so I could get chip emotes. Yeah. That's true, that's a thing. I know that YouTube has emotes, you can have like a membership thing, but I'm not sure if you can use the emotes on other people's channels yet. You're correct on that one. That is a very compelling reason to use Twitch. Gonna have to think about that one. Okay, so my scene is set. I need to shave? I should shave the pencil. Still need to shade the pencil. And then we can finish it up and go on to the next scene. So yeah. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Multiply, please. And 24 is my apostrophe. I may have found your username. I highly doubt that because my username is something completely separate from my YouTube name. So whoever that is, please don't actually add them because it's probably not me. Yeah, there's a heckin' lot of people on a lot of platforms using my name, especially the kinds of platforms where you can have any name you want, like Discord. Just adds random numbers on the end of your name, so literally anyone can call themselves Chipflake if they want, which is frickin' scary, and I wish they would implement something better against that stuff, but you know, just gotta remind y'all to be careful. It's especially scary to me in particular because I know there's kids who watch my videos, and the idea of somebody using my name to get to talk to kids is frickin' disgusting. But unfortunately a lot of platforms don't have very good anti-impersonation options. You might be able to use them on other channels, but I think only Twitch lets you integrate your sub emotes for use anywhere on Discord. Yeah, that's a really nice feature. Dan. That's a hard decision. I don't know, like I said, I might use Restream and just do both. Just freaking yeet the system. I'm gonna do both. But I don't know, I'm gonna do a bit more research into it. Maybe do a couple test streams on each platform and see how I like it. Okay. Okay. Text time. Oh, I could add a bit of highlighting. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Won't take long. Do I still have my original thing with the colors on? Nope, I deleted it. It's okay, it's over here. Heck. Just add a little shiny. And on the thing.
Yeah. Oh, tail too. Tail. Okay, that should be enough. I'm not gonna go too crazy on it. I feel like when you go too crazy with the highlights on pixel art, it looks really silly. So now it's text time. Let's make this one orange. There's your German for you. But the not for kids video, you said your channel is not for kids. Yes, I mean, that video was a reference to the copper situation, and in their guidelines, the definition of a kid is somebody under the age of 13. And what I was talking about earlier with impersonators frickin' preying on kids, I meant minors, as in people under the age of 18. But ignoring the fact that I personally don't want children under the age of 13 to watch my videos, they're probably still gonna do it. I mean, I know they are doing it because I see them in my comments bragging about how young they are, because that's a thing that under 13-year-olds do for some reason. So yeah, it's still a danger even though my channel is technically not for kiddies. Okay. This is completely different to what I wanted to draw. This is what happens when I stream while I'm working. This is why I stopped streaming, but for the sake of wanting to stream again, I'm gonna try to fight against the urge. Okay, there's an S. So get used to those weird sounds, by the way. That's my vibe. That's how I get the brain juices flowing. Whoops, I don't need 2 O's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's very hard to see the lines with the white background. Light. That's what I meant to say. What happened to Cats of the Underworld? It's dead. It's never coming back. No, I'm kidding. What happened to Cats of the Underworld is kind of my fault, to be honest. The thing is, it's funny that I'm talking about this again because I seem to talk about this in every stream. I have a lot of anxiety to do with my voice. I freaking hate my voice. This isn't a plea for, what's it called? Compliments, by the way, so don't feel the need to compliment me. It's okay. So the whole, you know what podcast is? Oh, for those who don't know, Cats of the Underworld is my third channel with my partner Andrew. We did podcasts and it was cool and fun, but I stopped wanting to do them because I do not enjoy my voice, and the idea of sitting down and recording an entire full hour of talking and being like, yo, that didn't sound fun to me. It didn't sound fun anymore to me. So why am I okay with doing a stream but not a podcast? That's an excellent question that I don't know how to answer myself. I guess it has
to do with the stream. I'm just kind of doing it myself, and maybe the work distracts me a lot from my voice. Go, yeah. Or maybe because it's just me, I'm not worrying about what other people think of me and stuff. I don't know. But it's something I'm trying to work past. And hopefully we can record some new episodes soon and get it back to a regular thing. Yeah. So, oops, I forgot the why. This is what happens when I stream and work at the same time. Or do I want this? That looks nicer. I like that more. Got to work. I can just steal this. I've been approaching this project kind of dumb. I've been drawing new letters every time I have a new scene, when I could have just made a whole alphabet and just copied over the letters every time, but that sounds like too much work. Even though, when you think about it, drawing all the new letters every time is more work than just making a whole sheet and just copying them over. That's how I do it. I don't have a W though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work. I mean, it's okay if I don't talk sometimes, isn't it? I don't have to stress about that. How do you spell work? With an R, probably. That's a B. Wob. Okay. And I can make a K from the R, but I just delete top part. Whoa, that's a K. And some mysterious full stops. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I did it. Okay. I have a screenshot when you hit 500k. Can I send it to you? Yeah, that's cool. However, unfortunately, YouTube changed the way the sub counts are displayed. So even when I was over 500k, it still showed it as 500k. So I do have a screenshot of it already. And yeah. I'm at a stroke. Heck off. Heck off. Okay. Problem with the stroke is it has this anti-aliasing. It has the weird blurry blocks on the outside, and I have to go in and fill them. If anyone knows if there's a way to do that automatically, let me know. Cause that would be pretty sick. Cause this is annoying. Hello.
Oh, I'm being told to stop streaming because I'm annoying. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna go eat something though. So thank you for joining this little baby stream. I hope you enjoyed it despite the lack of music and the lack of cool stuff on the screen. It should be there next time unless I just decide to do another random stream again. But yeah, I should be streaming more progress of this animation. It kind of, although I don't concentrate as much on the animation, I feel like I'm less distracted by other stuff in the room, if that makes sense. So definitely want to stream some more. And there's one particular part of the animation which is really cool that I'd like to show you how I make it. So yeah, thank you once again for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day.